Backlash tonight after a leading Canadian expert in health and law says Albertans should pay with their lives for their government's mistakes. In a series of tweets, University of Ottawa Professor Amir Acharan writes, "You Albertans are killing yourselves by refusing to lock down or wear masks. Ottawa should not provide Alberta with field hospitals, citing Alberta is the richest province and should pay for them itself." He adds the COVID mess is Alberta's own making. After ignoring mountains of advice, Kenny, Shandro, and Hinshaw chose this. Let them be personally responsible. Acharan refused to back down from his comments in an interview with City News' sister station 660 News.
You get a situation that is killing your friends and your neighbors and your loved ones under control. And if I have to poke a stick at Alberta to do that, I'm proud to do so.
The professor's tweets garnered a lot of attention Friday, but not in the good kind. Many describing his comments as ignorant and un-Canadian. This idea that we should let Alberta suffer is pretty sick. Many Albertans calling out his inability to make a distinction between government and people. No matter how a provincial government has decided to act, these are people in need of medical care. Even doctors calling him out for painting all Albertans with the same brush, writing, "Healthcare workers have been calling for a shutdown for weeks." Some pushing back on the notion that all Albertans aren't taking this seriously enough, tweeting, "You need to stop. I wear a mask, I stay at home, and if it were up to me, we would have done a lockdown." A spokesperson for Alberta's premier calls the tweets ridiculous, telling City News the request for additional assistance from the Red Cross was made as part of the AHS's contingency pandemic planning. While Alberta might not need field hospitals right now, the province does have the highest infection rate in the country, with one of the most lax COVID restrictions. This political expert says while it might just look like a Twitter spat, it's raising serious questions about Alberta's image.
Image management is very important for a province that seeks to entice foreign investors into the province. The long-term impact could be very, very, very negative.
In Edmonton, Rochelle Sufi, City News.